Welcome back to the Extra Evident. Yesterday was a very big day for the Hive Minecraft because they released Bed Wars. And so we're here, not even 24 hours later, and I already have my hot take, okay? Big take, big controversy, guys. This is gonna stir the pot. The debate continues. We're gonna start, we gotta make like political parties based on your Bed Wars opinion. This is life or death, people. People are acting like their family's gonna die if like Hive doesn't fix Bed Wars. It's okay. We're gonna play solos. I hate solos because everyone is good at the game that plays solos, but you know. But to start things off, overall, I love I don't love it. I think it's a great addition to the server. It's well made for the most part. Like most of the gripes I have with it are like not based off of like the actual stuff they made. There is one thing though. This thing looks stupid. It's so big. For what? Make this generator thing maybe a little more humble, you know, because it's like absolutely massive. And now I have the hiccups. This is great. Okay. But yeah, other than that, I'd say the main issue with Bed Wars has to be kind of just balancing things, right? Pretty much every item in the shop is either like super broken and overpowered, or it's like legitimately useless and you should never buy it. And so that's what I'll start with there. Like a great example, turrets. I thought turrets were stupid at first. I did not have the brain capacity to realize that you could use more than one of them at a time, which makes them very broken. Same with fireballs. Fireballs do not work like they do on literally any other server, because when you use a fireball, it doesn't like launch you in the air or do anything like that. It just does like half of the dude's health. Like it literally hospitalizes them if it gets anywhere near them. It's like genuinely absurd. One of my first few games of Bed Wars, I tried to fireball jump and it launched me barely at all, and like it did not launch me at all in the air, and instead it just like did half my health and almost killed me. But yeah, stuff like that. The dories are like really overpowered. I kind of like that though, you know, good for killing the sweaties. There's barely any items in the game right now, so it's kind of like there's not very much to talk about in regards to like stuff being overpowered, but when they add stuff, I just hope they fix those things that they currently have. But yeah, that's one of the negative things about Bed Wars. However, I think the biggest one, and I think this one was expected because they literally like said that this would be a problem, is the pricing in the items in the shop. A lot of them don't make sense. I think a few of them are balanced. I like the wool price. I like the sword price. It's just stuff like diamond armor is way too easy to get. Like it's so easy to get diamond armor. Obsidian is way too cheap. I guess you could get a diamond pick, but I feel like it should be a little harder to get obsidian. It also doesn't make sense why a tracking compass cost more than a dory. Why would you ever get you know? Why would you ever pick a compass over a dory? It's just stuff like that, you know? Gapples are 40 gold. Who is spending 40 gold on a gapple? What would you rather have, a turret or a gapple? You know what I'm saying? It's like stuff like that. It's like, why would I ever get a gapple? How Hypixel usually runs their stuff is like a lot of the items like gapples are a little bit on the cheaper side, so then like you're enticed to get them when you need them, right? Usually on Hypixel, what I do at least is if I'm low, I buy a gapple and heal up, you know? But on this, if I'm low, I'm in poverty as well, because it costs my entire salary to get a whatever it's called, to get a thingy, to get a gapple. I don't know if they need to change the knockback on the dories. I don't know. I kind of like how it's like super dramatic. I think they need to do some kind of chorus fruit situation where there's only a max amount of them you can buy. If I don't feel lazy, I'll put a clip on the screen right now. I probably am going to be lazy, so you're not going to see anything, but I played a game on stream yesterday where I had like 14 pearls and like 11 dories, which is like, you know, that should not be a thing that happens, I think, in this game. So yeah, that's my second problem. Once again, this is like the first day of this being out. People are acting like it's doomsday. They're selling their homes. They're moving out of the country. They've given up. They're migrating down south. It's over. I'm never playing the server ever again. I'm going to jump off the building. You know what I'm saying? These are the thoughts in people's minds right now. But I think we need to remind these people that it hasn't even been a day yet. Calm down. They're gonna add stuff. They're gonna balance stuff out. Chill out, you know. And it's also like a certain kind of people that are complaining. That's all I'll say about that. My last issue with Bed Wars is kind of the pacing. I think in general, I love the idea of it not just being Brain Rot City, right? Because what Treasure Wars was before was... Oh, I'm dead. This guy's about to kill the full This kid's a beast, bro. Oh my god, that kid's so... I think I'm just bad. I think that's what happened. Literally what Treasure Wars was before is you just got blocks and instantly rushed the dude next to you. And if you've spent the last 3 years of your life playing sumo every day, you're gonna beat him. And if you haven't, you're not, you know? But now... I'd say there's more strategy, but it's still there's still one path you take every game. It's just slower to get there, I guess. I like the idea of the game being slower paced. I like the idea of like, okay, I actually need to stay on my island for more than 25 seconds. However, I think this game promotes that a little too much. It's a little too much, you know what I mean? The generator upgrades are like a little broken once you get to the higher end, and I just think it's kind of weird that you can get full diamond armor from sitting at your base. That might just be me, but I think you should at least like need to go to mid and stay there for like more than one trip to get full diamond armor. But yeah, other than that, like I think if Hive can change the prices, if they could add some fun items, I'd like to see like maybe TNT added. I think that could be cool. Yeah, maybe add some TNT. They need to rework that Ender Dragon Fireball too. That thing's donkey cheeks. That thing's so bad. Add more items, balance the prices, fix the pacing a little bit, you know, still keep it slow, but not make it like an AFK simulator. I think this would be a lot better. Now, I've talked about all the negative things. Let me talk about some of the positive things. Number one, they fixed the bow and arrows. This might just be a server-wide thing. If you've played the Hive, you know, if you used to shoot a bow straight upwards, it would, like, defy the laws of physics and, like, curve behind you. Now it works properly. That's pretty sick. Number two, the maps on all of the, like, all the new Bed Wars maps are so cool. Like, they just look great. I talked about in an old video, I talked about, like, the Hive formula where they just make every map the same. They have completely defied that formula. None of the maps are just, like, reskins of each other. They're all like, they all play different, which is great. Another thing too, a lot of people were mad about the shop before the game even came out, and I literally said, hey guys, let's play the game first before we give opinions about the game, which I think is something a lot of people need to learn. But I love the shop. I love the high pixel style shop. You can buy stuff faster. The shop, the old shop, there was like a delay between your ability to buy stuff, right? Like you would try to spam buy blocks and it wouldn't be fast because the thing has to like load in between, you know? Whereas now, like I just did, you can just spam stuff and buy it quickly and organize your inventory while you're using the shop, which is how it should be normally. And I just think it's like made well, you know, like I think everything's clean. Like I said before, like all of the things I think are bad about this are like purely gameplay. And a lot of it is like super easily changeable too. Like this is something I forgot to mention. Like these team upgrades suck, okay? Like I hate to say it, but it's like you need stuff that like genuinely gives you an advantage. Like I know starting sword and faster respawn would be nice, but like usually when you need a starting sword is like early in the game, because like if this dude kills me right now, a starter sword might help me, but it probably won't. And like an enemy alarm is just like stupid, you know? Like if there's an enemy player at your base, what is an alarm gonna do? Like especially in solos, if I'm not at my base, what's the alarm gonna do? It's just gonna, you know, it's just gonna let me know my bed's gone like a couple seconds before it's gone. So yeah, I'd like to see some better team upgrades maybe. I think just rework a little bit how the gameplay works, and this is great. Like, what are the complaints? Sure, people will still be unhappy, but they're just, you know, they're products of the Hive cycle. The Hive cycle. If you don't know what the Hive cycle is, here it is. You ready? 6 months ago. Oh my god, dude. They haven't updated in so long. I'm getting so bored. Then they announce an update. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so great. So cool. Great update. And then they make the update. Oh my god, this sucks. This is terrible. You're all terrible people. I hate all of you. We got something new. Okay, people? We got something new. What would you have rathered happen? Like, genuinely, just think about that to yourself. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Overall, I like it, even though I did just criticize it the whole time. But I think that's more important, is to criticize it, to, like, try to help it be better. And, like, genuinely criticize it. Because, like, some kids think criticizing means, like, saying that it's terrible for, like, 20 minutes. What do you think about Bed Wars? If you dislike it, give me, like, genuine reasons why. Because I've noticed that a lot of people that dislike it don't even really know why they dislike it. They just kind of do. So yeah, if you don't like it, why don't you like it? I'm excited for parkour worlds. Like, I know we just got this and I'm talking about the next thing, but I'm someone who loves some parkour, you know? Big parkour guy. I'm gonna max this out first. I'll be doing some streams trying to max out this game if you want to look for that. There will probably be maybe 1 or 2 more extra evident videos on this channel about Bed Wars, and they're probably, or not a main channel video, but I'm working on the next main channel video. It's just like really, it's a long one, you know? This kid has some aimbot with the bow. Like, this kid's a demon with the bow and arrow that I'm fighting. But yeah, anyway, next video, hopefully it's out next week on the main channel. It's like it's a giant project, honestly. Like, it's like a lot. It's been a lot more difficult than I thought it would be, but it'll be a banger. But yeah, go play some Bed Wars if you want to. And if you know what, if you don't like it, just don't play it, man. It's that you got free will. You know what I'm saying? You got free will. Don't like it, don't play it. You can still play Treasure Wars in customs, I'm pretty sure. So there you go. There's your solution, buddy. I'm trying to stall. I've been yapping for 20 minutes because I want this game to end, but this kid is the most annoying kid of all time. He's dead. There you go. GG. I won. Good game. I can end the video now. Goodbye.